Some people carry a weird tension around them. It feels like they're double in size. It feels like they're weird. You don't even want to be around them. They feel like they're this dark energy around them. It feels like hard to describe, but you can feel it. And you don't want to be around them because either they're weird or there's nothing to be gained. And one thing is that you're probably like them. If you've ever been on self improvement for a long amount of time, you've probably noticed that you start behaving differently. You start inhibiting your behavior. That means you stop doing the things you feel like doing and start doing the things that you planned or that other people told you to do. This is a good thing at the start when you're a total degenerate, when you play video games, when you do drugs and things like this. Though the longer it goes on, the more progress it actually takes away from you. And also, this kind of tension and weird feeling that you don't give people more of yourself is actually a big turn off to people. It's actually considered to be highly anti-seductive, which is not good. And if you ever want to be like liked by people, by women most particularly, you want to get rid of it. So, what to do? How to fix it? You have to start doing things you feel like doing. And I mean, this might sound crazy, but let me explain. When you start doing things you feel like doing, you're being authentic. That's nice. Everybody talks about that it gets you further. They're gonna enjoy your life. That people are gonna like you more. They're gonna separate the ones that aren't their people from the ones you are. Blah blah blah. Being authentic is awesome. You get that. Why would doing what you want be better than doing what's best for you? And the thing is, doing what's best for you is probably doing what you want. Because unless you're like total degenerate, you know better than other people. Because you've actually experienced the things, you actually know how you feel, you actually know little details. And if you were to say to someone, they would probably tell you something totally different because, yeah, you're gonna deliver it in that way. But if you're yourself and do things you know and want to do, then it's completely different. You do things you feel like doing. And this is extremely important. Feel like. When you feel like doing something, your brain releases like the chemicals and it amplifies action. And if you feel like doing something, then it's probably gonna be like even better than if you didn't feel like doing it. Notice this. Whenever you have like a workout in the gym, one, this is the best thing you could do. You feel like doing it, you feel like amazing, you want to just pump out bench press and just life feels awesome. The workout itself is better. For some reason, it just feels better and you gain more gains. Though, on the other hand, if you don't feel like doing it, if you don't want to do it, then you're gonna be probably slack off and just do things like for the sake of it, but not just because you want it. There's totally like a big difference. One feels like 10 times the size and it's probably gonna get you like 10 times the gains. So just do things you want and you're gonna experience more success. Also, you're incorporating your body and your mind. You're literally like fusing your rational mind and your primal mind into one, and it makes you like two times or even more just better at everything. Both parts of your brain are thinking at the same time. And if they do, then just double your brain power. Another thing with doing what you want is, as I said again, you'll be authentic. This means people will like you more, you will like yourself more, life will be better, you will be more successful, everything is just gonna be better. And you want that. So, you probably want now to do what you want. But there are some pre-requirements. And these are, you're gonna have to quit all the bad habits. You can just feel like fapping and going to fap. You just can't feel like eating junk food and going to eat junk food. You have to have just quit all the bad habits and just filter your brain and clear it out of all the like distractions, impulses, the negative ones, which we'll get into the further. You just have to clear your brain and start living like an actual human would. Once you do that, you probably have to like practice some discipline, but this could have been done by this point since you quit all the bad habits. But a streak of discipline is never a bad thing. If you do, you probably know how to filter out the bad things from the good ones. And if you do, you know the good ones are good and the bad ones are bad. You don't want to do the bad ones because they're gonna set you back. After that, you probably have to be in like a year or two on self improvement. Then you're ready to go off your instincts. You're ready to go off your feels. So, how to actually do it? Next time you feel like doing something or not doing something, there's probably a good reason. And you might even feel like coping your way into like not doing it or doing it. And the thing I want from you is that you stop coping and you start doing. Next time you feel like not talking to that girl, don't talk to her. Next time you feel like talking to that one, which might be like even uglier than her, than the previous one, go talk to her. Do what you want. And if somebody tries to like dig into you and just challenge you or something, just do what you want. And you probably don't want to be near them. You probably don't want to even like listen to them. And you probably don't want to react. You just want to fucking forget them because they're probably just rage baiting you or something. And the thing is, if you do things like this, just off your feels, you're gonna fuck up. And it's totally and completely normal and to be expected. But if you fuck up, take note of the situation. What was the thing? Why did I fuck up? What went wrong? Just think about it. If you went and talked to the girl, which you felt like going to and talking to, but she fucking rejected you or just did something, you probably did something wrong. Though you felt like doing it. So you probably learned something. But dissect the situation a little further, okay? Think about it more. Like, why did you fuck up? What was your approach? How do you approach it? What was the angle? What do you talk about? Things like this. Take note of them, and the next time you want to talk to someone, just change them and make them better. And this, like, mostly it. You're just gonna go, do off your feels, do what you feel like. You're gonna either succeed or you're gonna fuck up. If you fuck up, then you're gonna have to, like, dissect the situation and learn from it. Then research it and then implement it next time. Once you implement it next time, you are gonna either fuck up or you're gonna succeed. And it's like a never ending cycle of just improvement. Every problem has its solution, and every solution creates the next problem because you're gonna go further and new problems arise. And that's completely normal. That's how life works, that's how business works, that's like everything works. It will take some time for you to like adjust your instincts. You're gonna have to fine tune them, like you would the radio. Just swift a little notch, and you probably might overshoot it to one side, so we overshoot it to the next one. But though this overshoot is like a little bit less, just a little bit less, not a total one. And you're gonna just zigzag until you get to the goal you want. That's precisely how like missiles work, by the way. You're gonna shoot them, and they're gonna go this way, but they know that the target's not there, so they're gonna zig and zag and zig and zag. And if this like clunky to some extent, like little detours, they're gonna make it to the target. And if you think about like missiles, they're fucking accurate. So be a missile. Don't be a fucking arrow, because they can change direction. So today we learned that being tense and not doing what you want, it's actually killing your progress. You learned how and why do you need to like change your instincts and to start feeling on them and start doing what you want. Then you learn some prerequisites, because not everyone can just do what they feel, because there's gonna create like a lot of losers. And then you learn how to actually start incorporating this feeling your way into the things into your life. You start to know how to do the things you actually want. I'm on a mission to create videos so I can help people who are like myself, who are on self-improvement and who are trying to get better. And these little videos of mine are a little project so that they can just not make the mistakes I did. And if you're anything like me, if you want to be successful, then I would really appreciate you hitting the subscribe button, because yeah, this shit is like life changing. This is my fucking years of self improvement distilled from my mind, which is instinctual, into your one. If you enjoy, again, hit the subscribe button, and I'm off.